Hello, I'm Mario Toneguzzi with Retail Insider. Joining me today is James Robertson, President and CEO of the University of Calgary Properties Group. Thanks for joining us today, James.
Always great to join you, Mario.
All right, University District, we're going to be talking about just near the University of Calgary. Lots going on there. You recently announced 4 new retailers coming onto that project. Tell me a little bit about the retailers that are coming in.
So we've had a good recovery after COVID, and we're happy to announce Bottoms Up, which sells medical gear, wear, scrubs, and things like that for the surrounding hospitals and new cancer center coming. We have a nail salon, we have a hair removal. We have a number of kind of great opportunities coming forward, kind of round out the offering of the University District.
Okay, so the other ones there were, I'm going by what I see here, Almond Nail Bar and Foxy, what's that? Foxy Box Wax
Foxy
Bar.
Box, yeah, is the hair removal.
Yeah. The other one was a you pronounce it, I'll pronounce it wrong.
Fua is pancakes. Very I had to try them out. They're actually extremely good. I didn't know about it before I tried them, but no, it'll be I think it'll be a popular offering for sure.
All right, super. And of course, just before that, we had the opening of the new Staples concept store there and co-working space, the Staples Studio. So lots going on with retail there. Tell me, from a retailer's perspective, what they are finding appealing about that site to come in and open business there.
Yeah, I think there's a combination of factors. One of the things that we've been very fortunate, we have been well received by the retail industry. Because we own all of the retail, we're programming a little bit, and we help provide some assurances that businesses won't have a direct competitor beside them, which does help out for sure. Probably the other thing is that our daytime population is sometimes bigger than our nighttime population, which is pretty rare for a site like this. But between the university and 2 major hospitals, our daytime population is extremely strong. And if you walk down the sidewalks during the day or in the evening, they're remarkably busy at all times. So it's just a great story. And it goes towards that third point that people want experiential shopping. We can get our goods from online. We don't have to go out. So you have to create an environment that is kind of fun to go out in and can do a little bit more than just do errands all the time.
Okay, super. So what else is coming up from a retail perspective in the near future there?
Well, I don't know when this will air, but Burrow will be opening in the next week or 2. Burrow is a concept by Murrieta's in Calgary, and just a great restaurateur, great person, great company, and we're pretty excited about them opening. They're going to open onto Central Park, or Central Commons we call it, and that will open in September, October as a full urban style park. It's really coming together. It's going to be quite fantastic, so we're looking forward to that as well.
Okay, super then. And as we look into the future, what more, first of all, let's talk about like retail perspective, and then we'll talk more general terms, but from a retail perspective, what more can we expect there?
So if you've noticed on the south side of the street in our 2 buildings that we built, the retail is pretty much full. They're fixturing. You'll see another restaurant coming. We haven't formally announced it yet, but it's coming soon. And then on the north side, 2 sites under construction. We have Shoppers Drug Mart, which is going into one of those at 12,000 square feet. And then we're currently in conversations with some what I'll call well-known Calgary restaurants. Probably nothing too substantive in size, but we're putting on the north side, so they're all going to have nice patios, south-facing patios, and we hope to be announcing some of those later this summer or even into the fall.
Okay, and James, for those out there that obviously Retail Insider is a national publication, can you fill in the people from outside for the people outside of Calgary? Fill them in on what University District entails as a project overall.
Yeah, University District is about 200 acres of land located immediately west of the University of Calgary main campus, but adjacent to two major hospitals and a brand new cancer center, which will open up next year. Our community will be home to 15 to 20,000 people, over 6,000 residential units, all around, we call it University Avenue, but a Main Street concept with about 200,000 to 300,000 square feet of retail. We already have a grocery store, Save On Foods. We have a boutique breakfast place, OEB. We have Village Ice Cream. We have a movie theater. We have Canadian Brew House. A lot of great tenants. I won't list them all, but we have a lot of great tenants, and we're just adding to that. Relative to comparables in other jurisdictions, that's a little bit tougher to do. But we're about 10 minutes from downtown Calgary would be the other thing I'd add.
Yeah, and the location's obviously got to be one massive draw for whether it's a retailer or whether it's a resident, right? And you've also got the Market Mall, Kitty Corner, basically.
That's right.
So I guess real estate, that the old adage, right, about it, location. You guys hit that mark, don't you?
We definitely do. It's not something we created, but we're definitely benefiting from. And I think we've really kind of added to the whole area. You're right, Cadillac Fairview CF has their Market Mall, Kitty Corner to us, 800,000 square foot regional mall, and doing extremely well. So we're filling in the donut a little bit. We have all the right things around it. Now we're creating a bit of a center to the whole area.
And can you talk a little bit about where you are in terms of the time frame for all this? How much more do you have to go before we're completely built out?
Yeah, we're about a third of the way through. Our target is to have it all wrapped up by 2032. Our retail street will be finished in the next probably 5 years at most. We have 6,000 units to build. It's going to take us a few years for sure, but we started in 2017, and our plan, which we're slightly ahead of, is a 15-year program. I think we'll be done before then, but we're saying 15 years.
Okay, and obviously, we're truly building a community here, right? How important is it to have the right retail in there? First of all, to have retail, period, and then to have the right retail in there in the building of an overall community.
I think it is probably, aside from the quality of buildings, it's probably the most important element around a community amenity. We're all attracted to parks and pathways, and it's almost an expectation on a community now. Retail is a lot harder to provide, but it is the largest amenity relative to where do you go for a coffee, where do you go for your spin class or your workout class, where do you go for a burger? We have Five Guys. Can you walk to the grocery store? Do you have a daycare? We have a daycare. So just checking that box as to what it takes to live here. We say life works here. And that's because the only thing we don't have right now is a hardware store. But anything else that you need on a day-to-day basis, we can take care of. And I think that's a big, everyone's looking for more time, and the only way we can help people out is to make it more convenient and make things quicker. And that's really one of our focuses, to make life so it works easier. It's easier.
Yeah. Now, when you look back, I don't know, so what are we at? 2022, so 2017, 5 years ago or so, and describe what was there.
Well, people won't remember this, but it actually was a laydown area for the maintenance of the university's field and property management group. So there was a little bit of everything here. There was trees and some landscape supplies and things like that. So if you can buy the community now, it's a dramatic change from what was here 5 years ago. 2017, March 11th of 2017 was when we launched sales with Brookfield and Truman on the Ivy and the Noble, and it was obviously gone extremely well. COVID was painful. One of the great successes coming out of COVID is we only lost one of our retailers during COVID. We figured out a way to work with all of our retailers and our partners in the retail world, and everyone kind of came through, and I think everyone's thriving now.
All right, super. Well, thanks, James, for joining us today on this.
Thanks for the opportunity again, Mario.
All right, that was James Robertson, who is President and CEO of the University of Calgary's Properties Group. I'm Mario Toneguzzi with Retail Insider. Thanks for joining us today.